What is up, everybody? It is Super Team Sports Entertainment back with another video. And as you all can tell, I am doing a voiceover video because I feel like it is important to discuss this topic rather than to sit and type it on slides. Main reason being because it is about a team that is near and dear to my heart, being the Chicago Bears. If you follow the NFL, or if you follow the Chicago Bears, you know that they just got done losing to a 2-7, now 3-7 New England Patriots team that is currently in a rebuilding stage, 19-3. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This organization, based off of what I have seen for the past several years and now today, it seems that the organization does not care what their fans think. There were boos raining throughout Soldier Field, and there were chants for the Chicago Bears to fire their head coach, Matt Eberflus. Now, nothing has gotten done all season long regarding the coaching staff. And the team continues to sink. As we've all seen, they are now 4-5. They are horrible. Everybody sees it. They are a terrible team, and there is no sign of improvement anytime soon unless the Bears clean up shop and get rid of their head coach and offensive coordinator. And all of you know me. I really don't go on this channel and discuss these kinds of topics, but I'm speaking for all Bears fans who have been frustrated for many, many years. We are frustrated and fed up with the lack of care and the horrible play from this team. Horrible play calling, no effort, week in and week out. And yet, many of us still tune into these games and watch because we're so passionate about the team and we have hope for a better future. Even this season, many of us Bears fans, and I'll admit, we all had hope. We've seen a few games this year against the Carolina Panthers, and I know the Carolina Panthers, they're a stretch, but against the Los Angeles Rams, when the Chicago Bears beat the Rams, there was hope that this team would turn everything around and be a dangerous team. Make the playoffs, possibly go farther than playoffs, and possibly even make the Super Bowl. I mean, many of us were talking about the Chicago Bears being a Super Bowl team eventually. If not this year, then in the years to come. But it's just not going to happen if they keep Matt Eberflus or Shane Waldron. They need to go, and the Bears know it. They can't keep him any longer. They can't keep either of them any longer because it's just sinking the team further and further. And if they continue to have them a part of this organization, then we're just going to see the same thing. Same thing week in and week out. The same old Chicago Bears that we've been seeing. Getting blown out to mediocre teams and putting in zero effort. The offensive line looks horrible. They sacked Caleb Williams 9 times today, the New England Patriots defense. And the New England Patriots, the whole team is rebuilding. They're in rebuild mode, meaning that they aren't that good. They were 2-7 prior to playing the Chicago Bears today. And they looked like a playoff team, totally shutting down the Chicago Bears. Their defense looked unstoppable, a defense that we've seen get torn up all season long, losing to teams like the Tennessee Titans. But they beat the Chicago Bears today. The Bears showed no effort, no heart, and it has a lot to do with the coaching staff. We all see it. The coaching staff is the number one problem in the Bears organization right now. And everyone will say that the Chicago Bears have horrible coaching who are making horrible calls. Their defense isn't the problem. It's their offense that is a major problem. The defense can only do so much before they get gassed out and tired. The Bears need a change, and it has to do with the coaching staff. It is linked with the coaching staff. Eberflus needs to go, and so does Waldron. The Bears need to find someone like Bill Belichick, for example, who knows how to lead a team to victory. He has proven it time in and time out that he can lead a team to victory. He's had great teams in the past, and I'm sure Belichick can do the same for the Chicago Bears. It is in the Chicago Bears' court now to make the right call, make the correct hiring that can get this team back up and running, because they have no motivation. Zero motivation to play. And mediocre teams like the Patriots, or even last week, the Arizona Cardinals, who were kind of on and off this entire year so far, it maybe looks like they've turned it around, but teams like the Arizona Cardinals or the New England Patriots are coming and just destroying the Chicago Bears. Well, we last week played in Arizona, and we got stomped on by the Cardinals. And this week, we were at home. I mean, there's really no excuse to lose by 16 points and only score one field goal on our home turf. That's when it's enough. That's when we know there needs to be change as soon as possible. The Bears have the Green Bay Packers to play next week. Right now, I think that's not going to be a good game, and I'm sure every other Bears fan will say the same thing. Right now, I think the Bears are going to get stomped on by the Packers. I think it won't even be close. I mean, if they fire Matt Eberflus and Shane Waldron tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, whenever, we're still going to struggle. I mean, the team has no motivation, and the coaching staff had a lot to do with the lack of motivation for the team. They had a lot to do with it. Making horrible calls, getting the team in dangerous situations, like Caleb Williams getting sacked so many times, week in and week out, a weak offensive line. The team is losing motivation, and it has a lot to do with the coaching staff. And everyone would say the same thing. We all see it. I don't know how the Chicago Bears don't see it, but everybody else does. And everyone is saying the same thing week in and week out. They need to make changes with the coaching staff. And it starts tomorrow, Monday morning. The Bears need to make changes. Will I be surprised if they don't clean up their coaching staff? No, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all. They've kept Eberflus long enough, and he's already shown that he cannot lead a team at this level, but the Bears still keep him. So, in my opinion, I don't think there will be a change. I think the Bears will keep him. I think Poles is good friends with Eberflus from what has been said and what the media has put out there, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully the Bears clean up shop and actually make some good hires in the upcoming future. And for now, just regain motivation for the next few games. They have the Packers, they have the Lions, they have the Vikings. It's no joke. This is probably one of the hardest parts of their schedule. So the time is now for the Chicago Bears to make a positive change. But that remains to be seen. That is all I'm going to say in this video. Make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and more videos on Chicago Bears and other NFL, MLB, NHL topics will be discussed very soon. And yes, everybody have a good night, and hopefully we see a positive change in the Chicago Bears organization in the near future.